Okay, friends, listen, I'm going to go as fast as I possibly can. This is not going to be the most entertaining video you've ever seen. However, this is about money, and that's serious. And your future is serious. And if you want to be entertained, this is not the video for you. Okay, I'll also tell you, if you have no money, then don't even think about day trading. Okay, because you need money to day trade, even if you use a prop firm, which I happen to be a stakeholder in our prop firm. So you can use our capital, but it still takes money. You got to have skin in the game. Okay, now so listen, this is the VMAX Trading System Cash Flow Strategy presentation. Who am I? Okay, listen, right now I am actively involved in a competition trading scenario with TradingView.com. You can look them up. It's, if you're a day trader, you're going to understand. You already know what TradingView is. If you're not a day trader, you're going to need a TradingView account, a TradingView premium account to use our indicator. So right now, we're in this competition, right? 61,578 people. I'm in the top 5%. Okay, so losers 95%, winners 5%. If that's not good enough for you, then hey, good luck. I know where I stand. I know which side of the It takes a bunch of winners, and it takes a whole lot more losers to make the markets work. So who is this for? This is for day traders in the futures market, also forex, cryptos, commodities, equities. Doesn't matter. The VMAX trading system, signal system, actually is responsive and dynamic to every market. Doesn't matter. I'm going to demonstrate that to you here just briefly, momentarily. And also it's for traders who want structure. If you're tired of pulling your hair out, then this is for you. It's not for get-rich-quick seekers, and it's not for people who are unwilling to follow rules. Now listen, I am not a rule follower, so if I can do this, you can do it, okay? Now listen, now I can win with the VMAX after brain surgery. Now literally, the next slide I'm going to show you, there's me before brain surgery, there's me immediately after brain surgery in the ICU, and then there's me showing you this. Okay, ready? Here we go. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. That's Michael Jordan, right? All right, there we go. So listen, this is the VMAX system. I created this VMAX system. This is a brain tumor that I had in 2017. This is my birthday in 2025. This is May 2025. I'm in surgery. This is June 2025. I'm out of surgery. I'm leaning very heavily on that car. But as you can see, I'm back at it, right? And then here's Father's Day. I'm at my daughter's house making pancakes for my family on Father's Day. And we just signed I was negotiating before the surgery. I was negotiating and setting up the technology partner for our prop firm. And, we got that going, okay? That's at themarginverse.com. Now, how to trade with confidence using the VMAX system without chasing 100 indicators. So, our best value offer, we're going to offer you a 2-year license, a full access to our video library, plus a rapid 10-week mentoring, plus another free bonus year of the tool. So I'll give you 3 years of the tool that I'm going to show you, and the video library access, and then that 10-week rapid mentoring. That's going to be the thing that really makes the difference, right? That's, if you know that you've got somebody you can talk to who can show it to you live, that's a 5% winner. They're beating out 95% of the market. That's what you need, right? All right. So listen, what you're going to find out today is why most traders get stuck, what the 3 pillars of consistent trading are, what the VMAX system does, and how mentoring can amplify your results. and then you're going to get a breakdown of limited time VMAX offer. All right, so again, apologize. The speech, I have facial paralysis, right? That's a side effect of the removal of the tumor. The tumor was non-cancerous, so it's gone. But doesn't mean it's going to take me some time to recuperate. It's going to take me, I'm at 6 months now. They said it takes anywhere from 12 to 18 months to get back full functionality. So I can't blink my left eye, and the left side of my cheek, it's like if you ever had a Novocaine shot, it's like that 24/7. Alright, the old way most traders operate. They use indicator overload or strategy hopping, emotional entries and exits, no clear process. They get random results and random outcomes because they don't have a system. We have a system. The VMAX system is rule-based. It focused on trend, momentum, sentiment. That's how other traders are feeling. We can figure that out. It's what they call a leading indicator. It's a cross between leading signals and standard traditional markers that you may recognize but don't know how to use. And then volatility, okay? And it's designed for clarity, not clutter. Now, why I created the VMAX? I used to be in the merchant services industry, and to be honest with you, those of you who own small businesses, you've met the merchant services agent who comes to your business or calls your business and says, "Hey, I hate something bad to happen to your business. You take this $50,000, right?" Okay, and I said that in a way that I hope you read between the lines, because that was a bad business for the business owner. Great for the agent, okay? Made lots of money, but never slept well because always worried that, I was compromising my clients, putting them in that debt cycle that we know just doesn't work. Look at the condition and state of our country, and debt cycles don't work. You've got to have a cash flow cycle, right? Okay, so a couple days ago, I took an image of this trade. I was in this trade for 24 seconds. I picked up $147. Do that 3-4 times a day. Suddenly, you're making $50, $60, $70, $80, $100,000 a year, $120,000 a year, Monday through Friday, picking up small trades. And can you pick up bigger trades? Yes, you can. It just depends on your risk tolerance, and we'll talk about that in your mentoring. Here's a quick glance as to what the chart looks like, right? So these green columns typically precede uptrend. The red columns typically precede a downward motion. All right, and then in the case like you see here, we had a shift. We had some downward, then we had some upward, right? How do we know where we started? We came from here to here, and we realized that we were switching. How do we know we were switching? Well, we can tell this white line. If you can tell that this part of the top of this peak is higher than that peak, and this peak is higher than that peak, and the bottom, this peak is higher than that peak. That's a secondary way. In fact, that's my primary way of using the system. Okay, I don't even use these columns, but they're here. All right, now let's look at the VMAX. This is Apple. This is from 2011. On the monthly chart, you can see the green and the orange bars, the red bars. The red bars precede a downtrend. The green bars precede uptrends, right? Now, does every one of these work 100% of the time? No. No one's claiming it does. The markets are touchy. But if you can get ahead of the market, even 51% of the time, which I personally, this is just me, okay? I typically average being ahead of the market somewhere between 87 and 92% of the time. But if you can just be ahead of the market 51% of the time, and you lose less than you win when you're wrong, that's mathematically. You ask ChatGPT if that's not a winning formula. We're going to talk to you about that in our 10-week mentoring. We're going to teach you these things. It's going to be a rapid fire, bam. 10 weeks from now, you have a choice. You can either not have a cash flow solution, not understand how the markets work, not have a tool that you can use to predict with high relevancy, high accuracy where the markets are going to go, or you can have the VMAX. All right, here's the crude oil futures. Same thing. And then we got Bitcoin. Okay, look at Bitcoin. Here we go. Green uptrend. Market goes lower. This is lower here. Boom, there's our drop. Here's our market lower here. Drop. Green. Price goes up. All right, Euro USD, if you're a Forex trader. Okay, there we go. This is a nice clean one right here. Red, price drops. Green, price goes up. We got a lot. Look at these moves. There's money to be made in the markets. You just got to know when and how. Here's the ES, or the S&P 500, those of you who aren't traders. And let's see here what we got here. Here's Ford Motor Company, a traditional stock, but one that we don't hear a lot about. And here's the NASDAQ. And here's NVIDIA. Doesn't matter, right? Simple, clean and clear. Lower, lower, lower. Orange candles to the downside. Lower, lower, orange candles to the downside. Higher, from the bottom from here to there, higher. Oh look, a green column to confirm, blue candles to the upside. It's that simple. Signal clarity are the risk framework and execution discipline. These are the things that you're going to learn from the system, learn from the videos, library, and learn from mentoring. All right, virtual mentoring, 10 weeks. We're going to get together. If you can't make the live mentoring by Zoom, then on our weekly, we do it twice a week. And then we'll send out the recordings. Okay, so you'll have access to those in the back office library. You'll continuously have access. You can always go back, and you can watch them whenever you need. We have day trading affirmations. We've got all the tools. Okay, step-by-step tutorials. There's also a hack to using this system that I didn't talk about that is right on the screen. It's as clear as the nose on your face. Psychology and discipline lessons, and then we have case studies, right? All right, so our best offer is a 2-year VMAX system license plus the 1 year free. So it's 3 years you're going to have the system, full video library, and the 10-week rapid fire virtual mentoring. We're going to get you through it, boom. We're going to get you so acclimated. And then after that, well, at the end of the 10 weeks, we can talk about going over to like a monthly mentoring to monitor how you're doing and to help you. Obviously, if you're on the books, we want all of our traders to be successful. So we'll stick with you. We'll work with you any way we can. All right, special pricing it's available now. It will be taken away without any actual notice. Just when will that happen? Well, when I feel like making this video again. Okay, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. GetVMAX.com/enroll. You definitely don't want to miss this.